Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy and I'm going to give you a few tips in this lesson about how to swing the club. That's one of the most important parts of this game, so let's get into it. Great stuff. That's what I'm looking for. All right, now repeat that same backswing, but this time really try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact target window at the top of your swing meter. So to reiterate, swing, great work there. That was well done. Being able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard saver. It's very important to choose a good landing spot for your chip so that you give it enough distance to roll into your intended target. Good job on that one. Now let's talk about one of the most important skills you can have on the golf course, and that is how to read the greens. You can see those beads moving on the green from left to right. This tells us that the green breaks to the right, and that means we will need to aim a little bit to the left so that we can use the break to carry the ball into the hole. Now, aim to the left and see if you can sink this putt. Also, worth noting, you can press the putt preview. All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? Glad you got through those lessons. And now we are going to take you over to create your first My Player. There's a whole lot more to explore in here. Can't wait to see what you create in PGA Tour 2K25. And I hope/know I will see you out there on the course real soon.
UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Time now for the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. Let's get you to the action. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. They're off and running. Let's see what today's round produces. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the first. Outstanding approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to break to the right.
A par putt awaits. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
Oh, that is bombed.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in two. I like their style.
Well, here we are, Rich. This is it, the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. What is the goal for the players at the end of this week?
We got 30 PGA Tour cards up for grabs for the top 30 finishers. That is the only goal every player should be focused on.
Was on a good line. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Stepping onto the par 3 third.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that's a nice outcome in the end, but challenged the water. Could have been wet, but it's not. Happy days. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
Oh, I like the start line on this one. It's going to break left now.
Putting for a par now. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. From around 170 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Currently 1 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. A birdie putt awaits. And that great play has confirmed they now hold the top spot alone in this tournament. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 2 under. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This one's for birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Ooh, this looks fantastic. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. And down it goes. That is a great putt. They continue to build on their advantage. And that will take them to 4 under. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Awesome stuff.
Second shot here on the 8th. Oh, that was pure. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And they'll go to 5 under. And they continue to lead this championship after that. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Not a bad line, this one. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt is about 17 feet long. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
And holds it for birdie. And that takes them to 6 under par. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That is one of the best shots you will see.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take them even lower. Now 8 under par. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Not bad. Around 110 yards to go. lining this one out from fairways. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
A little bit overzealous there. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And that one has found the surface, but they've still got some work to do to get it down from there. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And tapping in for par on this one. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was special.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's disappointing. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 5 14th.
Well, it'd be nice to see them bounce back after the drop shot at the last.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that moves them to 7 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Henny, what are they looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And that brings to an end that hole.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And that is another putt hold, and their lead continues to grow. And that will take them even lower. Now 8 under par. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
That's got too much heat. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Let's head to the final hole of this round. That makes its way to the first cut. Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Should find the green here. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And the putt drops for birdie. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field is finished and our featured player has won the event. Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, that was so close. A chance to save par. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
That one hurts. That one really hurts. This is their fourth.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
This putt is for par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
After that hole, they are moving up the leaderboard. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Sitting at 1 under. Trying to crack the top 10 in this event. That nearly went in. All right, going to need this one to save par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ah, this one is looking good. Pretty good from that distance. Just a little meat left on the bone.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
They are moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
The fifth at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. You got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Well, Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. But how do you see them faring here today?
Not a household name as of yet, Luke, but you never know. Things could change in a hurry. Watch out for this player.
That dog will hunt.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with it, they move inside the top 10 now. The sixth, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
And tidy looking shot, that one. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the sixth. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
A long putt remains. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Look how far they're looking to the left. This is a big break. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
A chance here for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
That just missed. A 3-foot putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green, so a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. This putt from 7 feet away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. And now into the top 10 on the leaderboard. A par 4 here.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
This appears to be a safe shot. That approach sets them up perfectly with this putt.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. And now into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Straight at it.
Okay, that'll work. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12th.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That one just slides by. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And they'll go to 5 under. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
This is looking pretty good in the air. What a quality shot that was. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right-hand pin position. That can be mean.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. This one is absolutely hunting. 6 feet remain.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
As we move on to the next hole, they improve to -8 for the championship. This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one is going straight at it.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Let's see if the player can manage a par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Now to 17, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
This is on a fantastic line. That's an amazing approach shot, and now a birdie chance here at the 17th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And as they make their way to the next hole, they are now 9 under for the championship. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
This one's looking like approximately 210 yards.
Five iron on the way. They are going to be happy with that. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. And as they sink that putt, they will finish with the clubhouse lead and wait for the rest of the field to finish up. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field has finished, and we can now confirm our featured player has won the event, a fitting reward for a fantastic performance this week. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.